world would not be the same.
Yes, lyrics, it was flirting.
Few people laughed.
Hey, if Solar shows me a picture of her bare fucking Mexican tits, I'm not gonna make the argument that that isn't sexual.
Few people cried.
I did like it.
Most people were silent.
H minus 10 seconds.
I remembered the
9.
line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita.
Every time I have to explain this image, it makes me sound more like a pedophile.
Vishnu.
24-hour timeout.
7.
Go chase another 17-year-old? Yeah, and I'll do it. And you want to know what that is? Not pedophilia, motherfucker. What's childlike about a 17-year-old with big ol' fuck?
6.
Is trying to persuade the prince that
As someone who was SA'd.
5.
he should do his duty, and to impress him.
4.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah,
in this.
this seems like. Are you sure this is illegal?
Takes on his multi-armed form
3.
and says,
2.
And then, now this is directly from Mrow. I have DMs of Mrow sexting a 13-year-old.
now I am become death,
1.
the destroyer of worlds.
Before Mrow became for one he is today, he was once a moderator of Turkey Tom's Discord server, and that was until he was kicked off for a reason that will surprise you. There was once a file on the server, and like every other moderator, you would ban the file. However, Mrow would take an approach that would cost him his mod status. Mrow and his smooth brain of his would troll this file into becoming his own personal lolcow. Mrow would never contact anyone in this, not even Turkey Tom or any other mods. Instead, Mrow would bait the file into giving him personal content and laws and gags. And this is of course despite the fact that this file was grooming said minors. And Turkey Tom would find out and kick Mrow along with his friend group out of the server. While the hard evidence has been purged from the internet, the detectives in the wanted in 6 states industry have luckily found a clip of this.
Who is Mrow? Bro, you wanna know the Mrow story? Dude, when I still have my Discord server open as like a server you could call into, this guy called in and told me that there was a potential predator in the server that he decided to not ban because he thought it was funny to bully him. That's who Mrow is. I don't like this kid. He told me there was a potential pest slash like zoophile slash like predator in the server that he didn't want to ban. And the reason why is because he thought it was funny to bully him and keep him around rather than just ban him. Like, that's what he told me. So I'm not really inclined to like this guy, okay? I'm just not. Is he predator or mod? He was a mod. Mrow was a mod. He's not a predator. He's just a dumbass. Bullying Pedos is base. Yeah, it is, but he shouldn't be in my Discord. He shouldn't be in my Discord server. Obviously.
And along with Turkey Tom also confirming this, there would also be second-hand information that would confirm these by a Kiwi farmer who talked to them in a collaborative comment from a user who saw it happening live at that time. However, Mrow would do something that is incredibly stupid, and that would be instead of burning your bridge and losing connection with the said file, Mrow would stream talking to said file while doing a trial on Lolly.
Friend, I really did it for my friend Freddy. I just did it for him. I honored him. And that's pretty much it. Honestly, I'm about to release another role that has nothing to do with any of Feninas or anything, just a chill world, really. I just made it just for him, really.
So you don't allow NSFW in your world, but there are multiple Discord links in the world that go to an NSFW server. There are heavily sexualized skins in your VR chat world, and you lowered the age cap of 1 year. Can you make that make sense, sir? Just make sense to me, you know?
So basically for the NSFW server, you have to verify to get in. That's one thing. If you're a child, you can't get in.
I'm not gonna listen, man. Listen, to get into the NSFW server, you have to type a fucking age. I could go in there as a 12-year-old and say I'm 18 and you would let me in. All right, that argument does not.
Mrow began his career under the alias Dr. Doggo and Dr. Puzzly, and was a noted fan of commentators Leafy Is Here and Keemstar in his late teens. His channel, now called Mrow 2, originally hosted various topical videos, though the current library is different due to deletion and new uploads intended to cover the old content. A specific video titled The DIY Fleshlight is important to look at. with a particular focus on his hand in the footage. Mrow's hand is white and represents no kind of black. This part will be explained further into the video. Furthermore, his associated SoundCloud account, which uses his old branding, features a playlist named Good Anime Songs for Relaxation. That includes a track titled Masturbate to Cartoons, a title presented as a pun tendency linked to the concept of fictosexual, a disease that was made after the Great Bombing of Japan and has become associated with the creation of hentai and lolly, and is the most common disease in the human race, and leads to causes such as thirsty turtle, wolfing, vigorous fucking mukbang, or that you live in 87103 Plum Road, Richfields, Ohio 44683. Before making this, I contacted VA about two things: if they had anything on Mrow, or why their video about him was taken down. He told me that Mrow made fun of him for being raped when he was a minor, and then put his quote on merch. And the worst thing he did was flirt with a 17-year-old at 21, but the age gap was 3 years, and didn't even go anywhere. Then they would later state that the reason why they took down their video was because who really cares? And that they didn't hate Mrow, and also don't want people thinking that he disliked them. I told him that I'm very well aware that you do not want him to hate you. He will say that, oh no, he definitely hates me, I don't mind that, I just don't want people thinking I hate him. With all that is stated, I'm going to talk about the connection. In this, VA is a user accused by Mrow of grooming and raping his sister, and hanging out with minors in the call. However, this is false. For starters, VA made a response video debunking these claims. In this, he states that he's the only child in his family, and that all the minors were muted in the call. However, he wasn't muted, but he was just turning his mic on and off to trigger Mrow. And Mrow would also state that VA was a pedo, out of pure anger. And VA claimed Mrow would also harass other victims of SA and grooming. Now, I clearly stated that the video that VA made was deleted, and I found that there are two sources to this video. One was on CB2, and the other was on a controversial platform known as Kiwi Farms. So, what source did I use? I obviously used Kiwi Farms, and the reason why I use Kiwi Farms is because it's the raw version of this. There is no live stream and no one's talking over it. It is just the MP4. VA would later pin a comment saying that Mrow won and that he forgives him. That's when I realized that I wasn't talking to someone that was Mrow's enemy, but an ally. And that caused me to look further into VA, when I found that he was part of something called the UTTP, or Troll Police. VA would get into beef with someone called Caitlin Co., a Splatoon music creator, who harassed a minor using her fanbase, allegedly. However, it doesn't even matter because the UTTP and VA would send their audience to harass Caitlin Co. They would send things such as gore pictures and epilepsy-inducing gifs/videos and stuff mocking her and her family. And for the sake of not getting this video taken down, I only have to show you the most tamest thing of them all, and that this is someone in VA's audience. VA will go on to a Discord call, admitting to sending people to attack Caitlin Co. He even changed the video's appearance into some degenerate shit. Mind to add that this motherfucker is 17 and Mrow is a whole ass adult.
You know how this happened? They came after me, and I was like, you got the wrong person. Go after Caitlin Coy. And it worked.
Why were you lying about it so much?
So why was I lying about it so much?
Yeah.
Because I wanted my career. I made £300 a month.
Mrow and the smooth brain of his got an idea to start some drama with a Cheeto. Now, in this drama, it started around the time that Chris Tyson, Mr. Beast's best friend, was a pedo for having some eye-catchy pictures that were placed on a wall, and a Cheeto decided to step into the drama. Then Mr. Beast would respond to the drama, then Mrow would truly show himself as one of the most dumbest motherfuckers out there. However, Mrow decided to say fuck it and accuse Cheeto of taking advantage of a 17-year-old fan with mental health issues and parasocial attachment. Mrow will go to Aiden Underground's stream and tried to paint Cheeto as a predator.
Alright, so I'll start over here. So we have a Cheeto. So we see the Cheeto shrine, right? This is Instagram story. Cheeto replies, "What?" Right? Then he says, "You need to make a 4-minute tour, and I'll react to this for a video." Okay.
Wait.
Then this exchange goes to Twitter. Okay. This exchange switches to Twitter. Okay. So these DMs, I don't have a lot of DMs. I'm in contact with the girl. I'm gonna see if I can get more because I'm you know, we obviously, this is not a lot to go off of. But Cheeto says, I thought you were 18 or something. She says, I'm almost 17. So this is another 16-year-old, in addition to the previous 16-year-old who were you were just on call with, who was 16 at the time. And then she says, no, I turned 17 in June. Tons of people assume I'm 18. Well, take care and be safe. And then we have an Instagram story of her saying, thinking about how my therapist told me to stop obsessing over random YouTuber men, and how my reply was, he follows me on Instagram. This is in relation to a Cheeto. So he is taking advantage of like an extremely parasocial woman.
Stop. Hold on. Were there any further exchanges when he found out she was 17?
From what I know, yes, but from what I know, it's not like I'm not making a claim that he's like a fucking pedophile or predatory, to be clear.
So what is the
I'm not making the claim of like, oh, he kept talking to her or whatever, right? I just think it's weird that he's like getting girls to try to make shrines for him so he can make fucking videos on it and LARP as a Turkey Tom skinwalker. That's the claim that I'm making. I don't think it's anything like more than that. He was like 19. I think he's 20 now. So like even if he was interested in this girl in like a romantic way, I wouldn't care. I just think it's weird.
So he's just being cringe. This is like a nothing burger. Okay.
You think DMing like 16-year-old girls to make shrines for you is a nothing burger?
No, this is exactly what
you're sweeping. You're sweeping.
No, you have to.
In reality, Cheeto was having a competition of his fans of who can make the best shrine of him. The fan was, again, truly aware of her actions, and Cheeto was asking her to tone it down. She did it too fucking well.
A one-on-one with you, or did she want a group shot?
Hold on, what were you saying? Hold on, 1 minute, Mrow. What were you saying? Or what did you want to say, Adia?
Oh, I just wanted to say that, like, Joanna's the person, she's my friend, right? And, like, I've been texting her this time. She isn't responding to me, so I don't know. She's probably just not online right now.
So you're friends with her, correct?
Yeah. I don't know if this.
So you're 17. You're 17. You're about to be an adult. You could probably make a reasonable assessment of this. In your opinion, do you think Cheeto took advantage of her?
No.
Do you, Joanna? How mentally ill is she? Does she like hallucinate with you and stuff?
Does she hallucinate with me?
Actually, don't say that. I don't want to fuck this girl's privacy over. So sorry. What I want to say is, in your opinion, is she so mentally ill that she can't consent to something like that?
No, dude. Okay. Like, I want you to like look at the average like One Direction stands bedroom from 2014.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
This is just like regular teen girl behavior.
Exactly. It sounds like she's a fangirl. It sounds like she's a fangirl, right? Because some of these like BTS stans and shit I see on Twitter, they would appear crazy to me too. Like the amount they obsess over fucking I don't know this guy's name, the one Korean guy. But like, this sounds to me like this is just a fangirl. And if it's just a fangirl that's 16, I don't think there's anything predatory. Sure, weird. I think it's weird to ask anyone to make a shrine of you, regardless of their age. But the argument here is
you're the only person that has ever brought up predatory, dude. Holy fuck.
When you bring up things like the age of consent, there is clearly something being implied, and I'm sorry, you are a fucking moron if you don't see that.
No, Aiden, you fucking stupid piece of shit. This entire fucking call, you've literally just been sweeping for fucking a Cheeto.
Mrow would try to get multiple commentators to join his side on this, when Aiden didn't believe his story. He would escape to Jalen, a trans YouTuber who sadly deleted their channel, and the evidence has been purged. But I can only assume that he made himself look like a fucking idiot and lose all credibility in this live stream. Well, what was left of it anyway. This backfired, and Mrow would clear his name, going on Luthric's stream and try to justify his actions, and address the accusations about him with a 17-year-old fan. Luthric's brought up some conversation Mrow had with a minor who was 17 and Mrow was 21, and in context-wise, they already had a call which lasted about a minute. Okay, so after editing here, here's what I want to confirm. This is confirmed. Mrow did admit this on the Discord with the said minor. I have the archives of it. I did confirm that in the future video that I made about this. Well, it actually be the video before this, talk about the aftermath of the content nuke. Mrow confirmed this. She even said that she was a minor, and Mrow never really did confirm his age on this. So I do want to hear something from both of these two creators. If not, fair enough. I don't really care. I want these people, however, I do want these people to get on their knees and slit their wrists and fuel me for the blood for the blood gods. So, yeah. That's about it. This is confirmed. But then also admit that he enjoyed it, which is something that I am totally fucking speechless in.
Yes, lyrics, it was flirting. I did like it, and I enjoyed the attention I got from it. Okay? Is that what you wanted?
Are you memeing, or is that actually the thing? Because honestly, I think that is looking at it. I mean, it makes sense.
You
only talk to girls that way for attention.
Listen to me. There's no fucking point in trying to run from this, okay? I leaked all the DMs. It's all out there. I'm trying to move away from this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Okay, this is fucking retarded. I'm just gonna fucking say it, okay? Is that good? Is that what you wanted?
No, but the miner has screenshots of the entire interaction between her and Mrow, and Mrow will give links of sexualization of girls and health problems. And to honestly make it fucking worse, he was trying to sway the 17-year-old to dump her boyfriend and hook up with him. I do care about you, but if you're gonna make my life worse, I have no reason to keep you around. It's literally the same argument with that Corey guy. He might make you happy, you might like him, but he's making your life worse. You should probably get rid of him. I like you, you're fun to talk, but if you make my life worse, why would I keep talking to you? Can you just be honest with me? You think I'm fat, incel, and degenerate? Yeah. Go ahead and unblock your black beloved bride. I guess I'm no use to you. BPD Queen. I'm so confused. I'm just trying to fix things. Fix my fuck ups. I always fuck up. But worst of all, I'm fat and British. Oh fuck. Die. I can't do this no more. Die. Why? You're fat. Fatty stupid woman. Sigh. The life of a fat woman. Always chasing the next hoodie. Wild and what the fuck? Sorry, do you hate me? You have a mental health issue. Really? If only I was a big buff black guy. Fudge, my stupid chungus life. Monroe. God, I just, distancing myself from everyone. Dignity, please be normal. I want to be you two buddies, but this is too fat for me. I'm playing a game. You're retarded, lol. Oh, fuck. Bridge mended? Stop. You're, like, evil. Like, ontologically evil. And morally bankrupt. Okay. Dude, I hope you have a weird hate boner for me, because if this actually how you are, this sucks, lol. Mrow would be proud of the fact that he isn't a pedo, and he would make that fucking loud and clear.
24-hour timeout. Go chase another 17-year-old? Yeah, and I'll do it. And you want to know what that is? Not pedophilia, motherfucker. What's childlike about a 17-year-old with big old fuck? Go ahead.
Okay. Nice.
Your Honor, my client's defense is that he isn't a pedophile. Therefore, he isn't. Get the fuck out of my chorus. You ain't from Michigan if you've never done this before.
Marijuana, you can do it if you wanna. I mix up 3 different kind of weeds. I call it Osama. Wild like a young
man. Hilperton is a cock. It was once a meat writer of Mrow. And for context, this all started with a debate that was about censoring CP. Mrow's argument was that if you had censored CP, then you are a pedophile. This, of course, was implying that Slime Beast is a pedo for using an 18-year-old nude image. And, which is fucking stupid enough, because by Mrow standards, wouldn't he be the pedophile for viewing fucking CSAM? Now, this alone is hypocritical. What if I told you that Mrow watched a lolicon video about a VTuber named Nyaners, and Mrow would discuss about this person? And the reason why was because Slime Beast brought them into the subject. That is why that he was talking about. Now, I could show you the debate, but I'm going to save you the time, because the debate was about Mrow yelling and Himpleton muting Slime. Slime Beast points that out in his video, saying Mrow is a hypocrite for calling him a pedo despite the Lolicon video Mrow watched. And the reason why Mrow is throwing these pedo accusations is because Mrow wants to score some good points with some content creators.
Discussion. And he, totally forgets that, or he ignores that, or he doesn't think it matters when talking to me about a video related to what I brought into the fucking discussion. So he has a total mind fart and forgets that I was the one who did that, and he thinks that I don't know what the video is, and I don't know who Nyaners is, and all this shit. So yeah, he just starts yelling and screaming and yelling and screaming, and he poses this thing where he's like, I have a question for you, Slime Beast. Admit I'm right and apologize. And it's like, no. And he's like, well, I'll keep repeating myself. And just very, very unproductive. Himpleton not doing a fucking lick of moderating. The minute Mrow inappropriate stuff involving children. Nothing explicit. But you watched this Lolicon video. Do you think it's okay to look at Lolicon or, inappropriate content involving children, drawn or not, whatever? Do you think it's okay to look at it for research purposes to do a video or to do a live stream, which is the fucking exact thing that Dogpack was doing, just with a much, 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 much worse implication, is in that he was looking at what he thought to be a real photograph of a child. So I kind of wanted to approach the subject, and I wanted to see where we stood on certain things. What would he look at? What wouldn't he look at? Where would he, go? What would he do? But of course, any kind of logical discussion is Mrow's kryptonite, and if you have an actual moderated debate between him and pretty much anyone else, he loses. So he has to scream, and he has to cry, and he has to, rely on abusing the friendship of someone else to make it so they can't moderate their own stream. But yeah, it's a shame that I didn't get an answer from Mrow on whether or not he was okay with looking at Lolicon content to research or produce a video or a stream.
So, chat, I'm only gonna say this once. It's raping time.
Whilst dressing up as the fucking Joker, Slime Beast would make a video talking about how Himpleton is a trust issue since he violated the golden rule of commentary, leaking DMs of Mrow, and Mrow allegedly sexting a 13-year-old, and how Mrow could demonstrate extreme hypocrisy, which is funny enough because I forgot to mention this earlier in the section that by Mrow standards, okay, this is a Mrow again, by his own standards, he's also a pedo, because in one of his videos named Just Gooby, Roblox's biggest creep, 3 minutes and 52 seconds, by the way, we can establish that there is censored CP. Yeah. How his standards backfire onto him is amazing. But anyway, Mrow would just lie, and Himpleton's career would die because he would detach himself from Monroe and denounce his relationship with Monroe, which leads us to another hypocrite moment.
Is bad or something else Slime Beast is misrepresented or something?
Yeah, that'd be nice if we could get back to what I misrepresented in the Himpleton video.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like at a loss for words. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Did you watch the Himpleton video I made?
Fuck no, dude. I'm not wasting 40 minutes
So
of my
what did
life.
I misrepresent in it, you lying fuck?
I never said you misrepresented anything.
It's fucking
I mean,
dumb.
sure, there's been times he's like misrepresented people, but
Boom.
like,
Okay, then
I have not misrepresented anyone.
I mean, sure, there's been times he's like misrepresented people. He's like misrepresented people. I never said you misrepresented anything.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, I'm sorry. I think you said it like exactly that he fabricated and misrepresented
not the
things in
Himpleton video. I said the Queeman video.
Holy shit.
Okay, so you said he made a dog shit.
Himpleton by
so
mistake.
he said a dog. You said he made a dog shit video.
I don't think I said Himpleton by mistake, dude.
You said he made a dog shit video.
I just think he's fabricating shit out of nothing. He did the same thing with Now Recording Podcast. He's doing the same thing with Queeman. He lost the fucking. He doesn't have a target anymore, right? With Plagued Moth. So he has to like fucking crawl his way into the commentary community to try and like get another community.
Here, I actually know where you're coming from, Mrow, because like from afar.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
I really fucking apologize. So did you watch the Now Recording Podcast video I made?
Again, it is an hour long. 1000%.
You just said I fabricated shit in it, and you didn't fucking.
I did not. I don't know what you're talking about,
you are
dude.
A son
what?
Of a bitch. You are a son of a bitch.
Okay, so I'm gonna make myself incredibly clear, right? You misrepresented Queeman.
You're fabricating stuff out of nothing with Himpleton. I did not watch the now recording video. I'm saying you're like you're making the rounds.
With Himpleton?
You're fabricating shit out of nothing. That's what I said.
What?
Beef.
But what's more weird about Mrow is that he wanted to talk to a miner named Carrion. For some reason, he joined on alts on Sonic's server just to talk to her about Sonic. Sonic found out due to the voice, obviously, and Mrow kept getting banned by Sonic's friend. And then Mrow would make a server, coerce Sonic into joining him, and for the rest of the video, he started to be weird to these miners on the server. And to be fair, it's a 20-minute video, and I don't know what to say. It's that I'm that fucking speechless.
We can always get to know each other.
We could share. If you're gonna joke around with Sonic himself. He's your original. I don't know who you are, bro.
I love you.
Just get to know me then. I don't want to know you. Kill yourself, dumbass fat. I don't care. Kill yourself.
That's
I don't
not very
really
nice.
like mean girls like that. Could you?
It's not very nice.
They want you to unmute.
You're scaring me. Could you please calm
I
down?
don't care what they want.
Yeah,
I
there's
care
no
what you
reason
want,
for all this
Mamacita.
hostility.
Ay caramba. Go for fat bitches, but I felt like
Oh,
it made
finally.
sense to you.
Okay.
What the hell's going
Hi.
on?
Be quiet. Be quiet. My friend Mrow is hitting
Fire
her
Doggo,
with a
I need you to
Riz.
pipe down. I'm trying to sexually harass Sonic O's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you're failing miserably. Goodness. Is that supposed
I
to be
don't think you
pickup line?
could fail at harassment.
Actually, yes, you can. I mean, you're doing it right now. Yeah. I don't feel harassed at all.
I mean,
You
it's
want
the
to be,
sport, I guess. So.
Like physically harassed, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna do that.
Am I
But you can
How
try.
many times has Sonic cheated on you, and how many times have you threatened to go and tell me information?
And how many times has
No times.
How many times has the people that he's
in
cheated
an
with
OO
been under
game,
the
you
age of
talked about
18?
him cheating on you, and you also said, "I'm gonna go tell Mrow something." And
For starter, Mrow would dox himself, and that's right, he did do that in order to have that said miner come over and play. And after watching this, I'm starting to agree with Kiwi Farms. Mrow in this call would dox himself, and I mean dox himself. Like I totally mean dox himself. Like I mean doxing. And what I mean by this doxing, I mean he would dox literally everything. His family, his address, phone number, last name, and even full names and current addresses and previous addresses. And for what I don't know why, he would dox what car he drives. Which, at this point, I would ask Mrow, could you, give me your social security or your credit card? Because, Papa has to buy the new Helldivers bundle. And along with the doxing, Mrow would do a face reveal and ask for Sonic to come over to his house and would promptly do the same to everybody else in said call.
We should go?
yeah, listen to your girlfriend.
Hey,
you can't fucking
Sonic.
say an original thought.
I heard
You
you,
won't be
like
able to
miners.
go.
Good thing I'm one of them.
You can go kill yourself.
Marcus, don't lie.
I'm not doing
Sorry.
that. I'm not doing that.
So
No.
Sonic, do you want to come over and play with my toys?
No. Fuck no,
Why?
dude.
Hey, I have a baby kink if that's what you're into.
Gore affected it.
Marcus,
Chris
you
is
weren't
gonna go-
supposed
Chris
to
is
tell
gonna do
people about our kinks.
Sorry.
Man, I was gonna invite the whole server. God damn it. I was like,
So you don't want to come over and play with my toys?
nah, bro. I was about to fucking invite my whole entire server in this shit because it would be
I'm
funny.
I'm into really skinny black men.
Alright, so
let me talk. Alright, let me talk.
Glass is like everyone else, a VR pred and being a sex pest. Mrow and his credibility would invite Glass on the stream just to discuss the current drama he's around and call Glass a pedo.
Implying that I'm fucking a 17-year-old is disgusting, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I'm 26 years old.
What do you think is wrong, you at 26, having sex with a 17-year-old? What's the bad thing happening there?
They're fucking 9 years younger than me.
That's it?
Yeah, they're a child. They've gone through nothing in life. They have
17 years old as a
perspective
child?
on life that's completely fucking to me, buddy. I don't want to fucking talk to a 17-year-old.
In this clip that we just watched, you were saying that
yeah.
they weren't a child. Do you take that back?
Well, they're not legally a child, but to me, yeah, they're a child. We're not talking legal definitions here.
But 18 isn't a child to you.
No, 18 is still a child to me. Anybody below the age of 21 is a child to me.
So you take back what you said?
No, I never claimed anything other than this.
What you sent him was not nude. It was not a naked picture.
Correct.
Yeah,
It's
we
kinda
didn't do anything sexual.
Short.
What do you mean you didn't do anything sexual? Isn't like sending a picture of your cock like
Can I pull this picture up on stream? Is this like on your Twitter maybe?
Stroking my dick. Yeah,
Did you send a picture of your soft penis?
I fucking took it like 2 days beforehand.
For you to dispute that that's sexual is like insane to me.
It's not sexual. We weren't talking sexual. We just so happened to be showing each other.
You sent a picture of your erect penis.
Hey, if Solar shows me a picture of her bare fucking Mexican tits, I'm not gonna make the argument that that isn't sexual. There is an inherent sexual
Tits aren't
fucking
sexual, buddy. It's it's tits. The fuck?
Dude, it's not sexual if you get raped. It's just sex, dude. What the
I'll
fuck?
pull out my fucking six-pack right now on camera. Is that sexual?
If you're sending it to a woman in the context of being in her DMs, maybe. Like, dude, if you send...
Solar already knew nothing sexual was going to occur when we fucking did that, buddy.
Dude, it's a picture of your
said
erect
it
penis.
wasn't sexual.
Solar, do
literally
you
the one
find
that
it
said
not
it wasn't
sexual?
sexual.
One of the people in this call named Blah, a VR chat Chris Hansen, realized that Mrow is a closeted pedo and confronted him on his actions he had done with that said 17-year-old. When confronting Mrow, he would go on from casually admitting to engaging with an underage user is a good idea, to that day after make a video saying that Glass is innocent. Glass would comment under the post saying maybe Mrow's a good guy after all. Ugg would then quote the 17-year-old Discord message. And would you figure out the age consent of the world? Ugg would comment, and Mrow would then sub-comment saying you're 28, LMAO. Mrow would then make a video on Glass with the promise of it going well for him, and it didn't. And underneath the video's comment section would be filled with Glass defenders, Mrow glazers, and obviously Yug having his stance on this. Pretty much this comment section was just nothing but just a straight up war zone, with everybody attacking each other of Mrow's fanbase and Glass, and Ugg in the middle of it trying to defend himself. After Mrow did the live stream, Mrow would look at the comments of this video. A comment would point out saying that Mrow was spreading information, and would also later talk about how Mrow did the same thing when asking for the 17-year-old's tits on stream. Mrow will respond saying that he will never apologize because it will come off as fake, and if it was an audience that you actively harmed, telling us that his audience is okay with him talking to minors.
And we go to newest. So he says, "You're spreading misinformation." What misinformation am I spreading? You're the reason this whole drama is happening. I'm not, by the way. Glass did this to himself and was like, I don't even know what he's referencing. Not to mention, did you apologize for talking to a minor? Which, no, why would I apologize? That would be such a fake fucking apology. Public apologies literally mean nothing unless you're apologizing to an audience that you've actively harmed. Like, a public apology only works if you've, like, scammed your audience or something. Why the fuck would I apologize to random people watching me, right? I think it's bad what I did, but apologizing for it is just going to come off as, like, fake and retarded, and I'd rather not. It's just useless. I don't think you did. You don't know anything about what you're talking about and don't know how to document anything properly. I suggest actually learning what is said instead of listening to the lies about Glass. What is lied about? And I said he can come on. So I'm hoping we can get this guy on. We can epically debate him. I'd love to chat with this guy. I'd love to. So, how long have we been live for? About 3 hours, 3.5 hours. If we don't get the epic debate, we're probably going to end off pretty soon.
Mrow and Rocky Raccoon are basically partners in crime, and being the genius that Mrow is, he would go after a content creator that is a minor, saying that the minor would foster a community that wants Rocky, despite Rocky himself drawing porn of minors. This would become worse when Mrow thinks that Rocky hasn't done anything wrong to minors. However, in reality, Rocky didn't do anything of that, but share porn with minors, and some drawings that depict minors having sex with each other, and adults, making this subtype of incest fetish. However, Rocky would say that's nothing, and nothing is wrong with that, but that you just need a spoiler. Mrow would then confront Mia Glass, a former mod of Rocky Raccoon's Discord, who, again, was bullied by him, and was also having a server that was dedicated to gathering evidence against Rocky Raccoon's behavior. Mrow would claim that Mia is harboring an army against Rocky Raccoon, and say that these minors were IP grabbing in a way to dox Rocky. This isn't true because Kiwi Farms was doing that. The reality of this was that Rocky's Discord IP number was gathered as info to find other Discord accounts that he was a part of. And Mrow's, again, hollow fucking skull, he would sweep for Rocky.
Because like I feel like I'm talking and I feel like you're just not listening. I feel like that's what's going on right now. I don't know.
I feel the exact same way for you, buddy.
Right. Okay. So you keep bringing up a Discord IP, which I've never fucking mentioned. That means nothing to me, and it never will, because I don't give a shit about a Discord IP, right? The only thing I've been mentioning is you are hosting an unsafe space for minors where doxing and interaction of Rocky Raccoon is encouraged and praised. Again, I've read the logs. I know what you guys have been fucking saying. So yes, I do think what you've been doing is really fucking weird and really fucking gross.
Okay.
Do you have like a rebuttal to that? Do you think maybe you should probably not have a server full of minors who aren't properly fucking vetted? Like what's the deal?
The server, everything is censored. It's just to spread awareness to these minors.
Now, Mrow after this would go on a autistic spree, saying that he doesn't care about if the server had censored or uncensored, porn art. This is, of course, of when Mia was also confronting Mrow on this, saying, hey, you sent Rocky Raccoon's uncensored porno art. Now, again, I like to say, Mrow said that there were minors on this said server. Mia confronted this guy about sending the said uncensored porn art. I'm just saying. Kind of reckless from the guy. Mrow would find himself in drama once again, this time involving someone with whom he was merely an acquaintance with. This time, the drama isn't about a minor, but at least I don't think so, but it's around his racism. The drama starts with Mrow convincing a person to draw the N-word on her chest. This was discussed in Judge Logic's Discord, to where his mods, Judge Logic's mods, would confirm that this happened. Swedish Crow would also go out and say, Mrow was apparently sexting someone named Paparion and engaging in race play with each other privately. Had her write the N-word on her chest, as well as I believe. I don't know how people found out, though. Deep Clam said that they had Mrow write the N-word on himself. So I guess that's where he learned it. He also confirmed it in his video called Addressing the Race Mixing Allegations.
Thank you for the 5 Canadian smile. I appreciate it. So the allegations are completely true.
Then after he would address these, he would then go on Gisticle's stream to talk about it.
Mrow, apparently, and I don't know if this is true.
Allegedly.
Okay, I've not looked into it. Allegedly, Mrow messaged a woman of color and asked her to write racial slurs on her chest. Disgusting alleged behavior, but it is alleged.
If that's true, obviously, who would do that? Disgusting.
Did that actually happen?
If it did happen, then she did do it, and she played into it pretty hard. That's all. If it did.
You're absolutely disgusting. I just want you to know that.
Now, if I was accused of writing the N-word on somebody's chest, I would deny that. However, Mrow doesn't deny that. He just says allegedly. Like, what are we, fucking OJ fucking Simpson? Which is funny if not, because we're going over his tactics in debating. Now, this isn't apparently anymore. It's true. Morale did engage in sexting with this person, and race play, and cuckoldry, and other sexual shit. I'm not the person who likes to get into this sexual shit, so you could pause the video and read this stuff yourself. I just hope I gotta make this shit long enough. But one of the things I do have to point out about it is like the communications of what he does with this person. I don't truly know if this is true or not. I'm saying apparently it might be. But this person apparently has TBI. Now, TBI is traumatic brain injury, and you can see the negatives of this, right? Person that has TBI could lead to a lot of things, such as probably a lot of fucked up shit that they can't really make major decisions of. It's very well known of this stuff. For talking with Mrow, you need to know his tactics and basically anything. One of his tactics is just trolling. This maneuver is known for a swift retreat. If Mrow looks bad or is getting steamrolled in a debate, he will resort to this. This gay-ass tactic is easily the best in the field due to its easy interlock with other tactics, such as damage control, backpedaling, and gaslighting, which, thankfully, this leads us to his other tactics he uses, such as triggering your insecurities, smear campaigns, changing the rules, triangulation, passive-aggressive, lying, isolation, cohesive control, guilt-tripping, emotional blackmail. All this is shown by a creator named Vincent Marn, who made a great video talking about this.
Who fucking cares about Shota and Lolly and shit? It's meaningless. Who fucking cares? It's fucking drawings. They're not hurting anybody. The only thing that it's hurting is the people who consume that product. Like, realistically, it's not a harmful product other than the people who consume it themselves, right? Who fucking cares about that shit? It's a meaningless drama to fucking, like, argue about online. And I don't see it as anything more than that. I like to argue for fun because it's entertaining and because I'm bored online when I have nothing else to do other than like edit like retard videos or play like Death Stranding for 12 hours straight, right?
In this section, we're going to debunk a lot of things, such as Mrow's Twitter. He would post two things. One was Teen Titans Go porn, and the other one 9/11. And otherwise, than Mrow posting those, he would post about some lolicon action figure. This is about like a 22-year-old man trapped in a middle schooler's body. And I don't want to know the anime, it's just out there. He would also post about loving pregnant teenagers. From posting this stuff, he would go on Twitter and all of these other platforms and be racist. Now, I know what you're going to say. Everyone is a little bit racist. And you know what? I agree. I am a little bit racist. Ask me my opinion about Turkish people. He would post about something about the YouTuber, Roblox YouTuber named Parlo. He would say, dude, we're fucked with Donald Trump. His editor would talk about rape. And I guess this is his editor. Also making some fucking art. He would also repost an iFunny thing, which was if you got groomed on our platform back in the day, Cash App or Venmo, launch on me, and etc. And aside from Mrow posting all this, there have been Discord messages leaked about him being homophobic, transphobic, and the list goes on, saying retard, the F slur, and the T slur. And are there any bad words for furries like slurs? He would say, meet my hero today. Stop being a retarded blank, we're meant to be. And then he would keep going on, saying the F slur. And basically just being like borderline racist, saying, okay, Darky, you are a black pedophile. I generally think women are worthless and whores, misogynistic, and most importantly, this goes on from a section that I mentioned earlier in the video about remember when his hand was white? Well, now we're bringing up to this. Mrow would say several times that he is black or white or whatever, and even though he's saying this stuff, he still types in the soft A, not once, but several fucking times. And hell, even at one point in his his Discord, people will make fan art of him saying the soft A. And finally, this is the last of everything. Now, I'm going to mention one thing. There is on Phoenix's video, which is a 2-hour long video. You should probably watch it because it goes over a lot of stuff that I don't want to go into, which is like the Change Furry drama and Sonic Uwu and stuff like that. I generally don't want to go into that stuff. One, this has to be a video all by itself. I just think that, like, one, it's going to be way too long for me to put it into this. But basically what happened was there was this person who was like 14 or 13 and they were like groomed. Mrow didn't believe them and Mrow wanted to interview them. When the person wasn't comfortable interviewing, you know, that said experience, Mrow would just like demonize them. And basically that was just like the entirety of it. It was not well. Not well at all. And most importantly, if you're gonna sit there and say debate me, buy rope. I am not going to debate you. I literally have done a content nuke about you. I know how you debate. Trust me. I know everything about you. Everything. That doxing of yours, I don't even know why you would do that in the first place. That was so stupid. And here's another thing. I know he's going to mention Kiwi Farms. Yeah, I know. Look, I don't generally give a shit about how controversial Kiwi Farms is. The one thing that you have to give Kiwi Farms is that they're pretty good with their fucking information. If you're a lolcow or is somebody that they hate, they will find everything about you. You purposely made it to where it was easy to find your doxing, your car that you drive, your 2004 Honda Civic shit, bro. What the fuck? Like, I don't even know. I don't know. It's insane. I don't even know what to say about this. And most importantly, before I log off and shoot myself in the back of the head 47 times, I'm probably gonna have to not make a video in like a long time. One is because I spent countless hours working on this video, and most of those times I was voicing it and had 0 hours of sleep. So I will probably be in my bed for the next like 5 days, just sleeping, not even bothering getting out of bed, like having like a catheter sticked up my dick and just pissing in like some fucking random piss bag. I have spent countless nights and hours of just not sleeping. And most of the reasons why is because I hate pure hatred. That's why I fucking hate Mrow so much that hatred was feeling me. And then when I was like 24 hours into editing, I was like fucking. I wasn't even like able to just get in my bed and sleep. I just slept on my fucking chair. That's how much hatred I have for this motherfucker. And along with all this, it's that I could mention another big thing about this, which was like the Papa Gut shit, because around this time he made like some video about Cameron. I don't give a shit about that part. I just know that, like, the Cameron shit, Mrow just lied decently about. I don't know if he lied 100%, but he lied about, like, a good chunk of it. And basically went on, like, he made a nothing burger, is what I'm trying to say. And this is a big thing about Mrow. The reason why I made this content nuke was, for starters, hatred. But 2 was your Femios shit. I know what you did with Femios. You made a video about him, Femios sucked up to you, and I was like, what the fuck is this bitch? And then I looked at the entirety of the internet and was like, wow, you're more than just a VTuber, or I don't know, of cat. You're a pedo. Eat my ass. I don't give a shit anymore. If you think that it's okay at the end of the day to make videos about a fucking femboy, by the way, this femboy is fucking retarded anyway. This person is as brain dead as a fucking tree. And I'm not trying to be transphobic, it's just, Femios is a fucking idiot. And so is everybody that's associated with you, Mrow. They're all fucking idiots. And there's a reason why they hang out with you. It's because they're fucking retarded. You fit in with the group because you're also retarded. You deserve no platform. You don't even deserve a chance to be on YouTube at this point. You're nothing but just an insane fuck. And that's a good way to put it. You're insane and you're disgusting. And for those who are still left on this video, love you. No homo. And if Mrow has anything to say about this, I don't know, email, fucking fax it to me, I guess. fax it to me, and I'll like print it and put it on my wall or something. Or like, I don't know, goon. I don't know. We can like telepathically goon to each other. Actually, I probably wouldn't be doing that. I just don't. I don't want to have any communications with you. If you want me to debate you, I mean, you're gonna sit there and say that neither way. You did that with Slime Beast, Ugg, Class, all these other people. You did that with all these other fucking people. I guess, depending how I feel at that moment, I probably will debate you. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. And yeah, I'm gonna play some Helldivers. I'm gonna buy the new War Bond bundle, and yeah. Subscribe, like the video, dislike it. I don't give a fuck at this point because I think at the end of the day, I know Mrow's gonna dislike this. I know he's gonna dislike it a lot. And honestly, like the video. I want to get monetized. I wanna buy some OnlyFans girls account. Fucking know. I'll probably spend like if I do get a paycheck from YouTube, I'd probably be like. I would probably like buy the most like funniest shit, like a sex toy, like one of those like automatic jerkers. Actually, fuck sleeping. I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna buy with a YouTube paycheck, or I could just donate to charity. I think donating to charity would be fine. I think that's fine. So shout out to all the sources. You know who you are, and shout out to those. Okay, bro. I think that's all I've said here. I'm surprised Mrow's career is still floating. I know he barely gets any views on his live channel. That's like 200 to 300. And his newest video about Cameron was like 6.6 thousand. Hey, Mrow, milk the shit out of this stuff. I know I'd be helping you a lot. And shout out to Sonic and Sonic's friend. Sonic's friend contacted me and wanted to know about the drama I was doing, and that provides some information. Shout out to Sonic Uwu. I don't know if they want to be involved in this, so don't involve them in this. I think Sonic Uwu doesn't want to be involved. Yeah. That's about it. See you. Mrow is delusional to think your actions have any consequences, and whatever happens to you has been waiting to happen since the beginning of time. I know that if you hide, it doesn't go away, and if you get out of bed, I'll be standing there all alone.